Hello and welcome to the Friday Sci-Fi PPM live stream. Yeah, we are back. We were back on Wednesday and we're back on Fridays now, which is great. So I got put in the hot seat just before I went live. Thank you for that, Lindsay. But
welcome.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now. So today we're on Lindsay's channel. So we've got Lindsay, the Mad Dog. And we've got the one and only dragon lover, Connie, with us.
Yo.
Great to see you back, Connie.
Yeah.
Kind of missed you.
I missed everybody too.
So that's my introduction over. And I'm going to go pass it on to Lindsay now.
Okay. Yeah. So, as Mark said, welcome to the Friday Sci-Fi PPM. So we'll go straight in with chat. So there's a link there for the Facebook group, Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, formerly known as PPM on YouTube. So if you would like to become a member, just press on that link and send your request, and we'll see about getting you a membership. Membership is free. We don't charge, and it's a private group, and so you're 96 point something protected. So cool. I think Connie's got problems with her microphone. So, anyways, there's the link. If you want to join this Facebook group, you're more than welcome. She's just dropped out. Connie says, "Morning, Lindsay and Mark." David Markey says, "Morning, Lindsay."
Hello, David.
I'm in David Markey, and Connie's disappeared. I'll have to put the link back in the chat, I would imagine. David Markey says, "Afternoon, folks." David Markey says, "Hello, Mark." He also says, "Hello, Connie." Apple's in. Welcome in, Apple, all the way from Bonnie, Scotland. It says, "Afternoon, boss, Deputy Boss Mark, and Lady Boss Connie and David Markey." David Markey says, "Hello, Apple." Connie says, "Hi, David and Apple." So, yes, just let me put this link back in for Connie. Okay. Just bear with me. Okay, Connie says, "Hi, David and Apple." Mark's Hobby says, "Hi, one and all." And there's the link if you... I didn't quite see your message, Connie. Mark's Hobbies is in. Welcome in, Mark's Hobbies. He said, "Hi, one and all." And put the link back in for Connie if she can get back in. I'm not sure what she was saying on her note because I couldn't quite see it. So it's there. She wants to come back.
Or if anybody wants to join us and doing sci-fi.
Yes, if anybody wants to come and join us and you're doing anything that's kind of sci-fi, could be Lego, could be Warhammer, as long as it's anything to do with sci-fi or steampunk or anything like that. So there's a link in the chat. Sprue and Glue's in. Hello there, Sprue and Glue. Welcome, boy. And he says, "Hello, Lindsay, panel, and Chatterland." Okay, so we'll go to Mark.
Right, so 2026, I'm still continuing with Voyager. I've got a bit of painting on the underside of this to do today, and probably more decal work. I've actually finished the under the saucer section, all the decals on this now. They've all had the decal softener on them as also, so it's just basically cracking on, getting this done, and then fitting all the lighting kit for it. And hopefully this will be done very soon.
Cool. Nice. Thank you very much, Mark.
No problem.
So David Markey says, "Hello, David." So I am going to carry on with the Jupiter 2. So I'm going to do a little bit more decal work. Decals. Mark's got me at it. Going to do a little bit of detail. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of detailing on these side panels today. Okay, so we've got JC Bricks and Builds in. He said, "Afternoon, Lindsay, Mark, and all in chat." JC says, "Hi, Lindsay." There's a link to the chat, JC, if you want to come in, if you want to do anything sci-fi or Warhammer.
Hi, JC.
So yes, the man from Del Monte, he's a yeah. Okay. David Marcus says hello, JC. David Marcus says hello, Alicia. Yes, and hello, Alicia. I think. It's kind of wishy-washy. Spring Glue says, Lindsay, is Mark's bods coming in today? Mr. Mark's nods, not bods.
Oh, dear.
I know, I'm getting really, really tongue-tied Wednesday night.
Well, there is a bit of news on the Friday stream that once we've finished our sci-fi builds, we'll be getting on with the U-boat, won't we?
We will. We certainly will, my man. We certainly will. JC says, in the middle of sorting your figure out at the moment, buddy. No worries. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I tested my new 3D printer yesterday.
Oh, and how did you get on with it?
It is awesome.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's the detail is just amazing.
Yeah.
With it being 14K.
Okay. And unfortunately, I don't understand all this 3D printer jargon. So
the key is the quality.
Okay.
So, like, you can get 4K TVs.
All right. Okay.
It's more or less the same.
Ah.
So it's the quality.
Cool.
And for stuff like printing figures, it does count.
Okay. Nice. So you should be able to 3D print those steam taps for the Mallard.
Easily.
Yeah, because they were absolutely atrocious. They were.
What happened to them?
It was that white metal.
Right.
And they was all out of shape and everything else.
Right.
So I tried to clean them up as best as I could. But yeah, it was just almost impossible, Mark. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I didn't quite read what was on Connie's note that she showed up to the screen. So.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself. I might just play back on YouTube and see if I can see what she said. So, 2 secs. Headset issues, be right back.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Trouble is, if my are you on? Are you friends with Connie on Facebook?
I think yes, I am.
Right, you've got the link. Can you resend it to her on her messenger?
Yes.
Because if I do it, I'll have to come straight out of StreamYard to do it. Because I've got that new upgrade and I don't think it's working right properly.
Right. 2 seconds.
Because if she tries to come back in, she's not going to see all the chat, is she?
No.
So she might miss the link.
Right, hold on. Yeah, got it. Message. Right click. Paste. Right, sent it.
Okay.
She's seen it.
Cool. Yeah, because when you join a stream, you don't get to see some of the chat. You don't get to see it from the start.
No. She says, thanks, still working on headset connections.
Okay. So if there's anybody else there want to come and join us, let us know.
Yep.
Quite welcome to. We'll do a bit of bedding bench bit later, see who else comes in.
Yeah.
Only got 5 in at the moment. Hope you having all a good morning. Hope you didn't get too much snow. We had nothing but rain. I don't mean it was chucking it down.
We had snow.
Yeah.
I actually put a post on Facebook.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, it was absolutely really heavy and thick. And our son, he was in Leeds, our eldest, at work.
Yeah.
And he messaged saying, right, I'm going to be home a bit late. I've got a leaders meeting. I'm like, okay, but just to let you know that it's really heavy with snow. And we sent him the pictures I put on Facebook.
All right.
And then 5 minutes later, it was like, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
He managed to catch a train from Leeds to Huddersfield. That was fine.
Yeah.
But there was no buses running back up here.
No.
So he ordered a taxi. The taxi more or less got most of the way. And then he's like, right, drop me off here. I'll walk the rest of it. You know, you've done a really good job to get me this far.
Yeah.
So he got home and then he was like, thank goodness you warned me. If you hadn't, I'd probably be still in Leeds right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But then we've got up this morning, there's hardly anything on the ground.
No.
So, yeah.
It's all melted. Yeah, I think the snow come up as far as Nottingham, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice to watch it, though, last night.
Yeah. So it's kind of like dead quiet when it's snowing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was nice to watch it, but then it was nice to get up this morning and think, actually, there's not that much on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. We've got Jeff Lighting who says, good afternoon, guys. Hiya, Jeff and Lady Maggie.
Hello, Jeff and Maggie. How are you?
I hope you've got tea and bickies.
Ooh, tea and biggies.
Oh, yes. Our dog loves biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
But he won't eat them unless they're dunked in tea or coffee.
All right.
So we think...
Roxy, she eats biscuits, but she only eats the plain ones.
We think the previous owners probably used to have tea and bickies a lot and would dunk a biscuit and then give it to the dog.
Give it to a dog, yeah.
Yeah, so if you present a biscuit to him, he'll turn his nose up at it. But as soon as you dunk it in tea and coffee, he'll eat it.
All right.
Mark's Hobby says it was just raining in Dorset.
Ooh. In Dorset. Start that.
Right, so what colour is that? J. I've got some of that, but I don't know if it's going to... I have to make up some more of J. Yeah, I am, because that's all gone hard.
Poor old Connie, she was looking forward to this.
I know. So J is 50% 989.
Uh,
989 and
David Marcus says hello, Mark H. Apple says hi, Jeff and the lady Maggie. Mark's Hobby says hello, David M. Apple says how do Sprue. Mark's Hobbies. David Marcus says we had heavy rain and it tried to snow about midnight but didn't stick. Not enough super glue. Mark's Hobby says hello, Apple. Sprue and Glue says is Connie not coming back? She's trying to sort out her headset, Sprue. Jeff Light says tea, coffee, bickies were earlier. Just about to have a mug of soup. Ooh, I hope that's tomato soup. JC Bricks and Build says hi, Jeff and Maggie. Yes. The man from Del Monte, he said yes.
my favourite soup is vegetable.
Oh. Is that the Heinz one?
I'm not really bothered. To tell you the truth, the cheapest one always tastes better to me. But the story behind it goes is when I was in first year primary school, we all had to bring in some vegetables and we made it into a vegetable soup and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. Oh, what was that for? Harvest?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it.
Mm.
And I went home to my mum and, oh, you know, I love vegetable soup. And she's like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, I do. So she went out, got me some and said, right then, have vegetable soup. Ate the lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to eat. I did used to eat vegetable soup. But yeah, I got kind of put off it. I've never had it since. I do like my tomato soup, not the cream tomato soup, but the packet tomato soup. You know, the same one you get out of a vending machine.
Yeah.
I like to make ham sarnies and then dip it in the soup. Jeff Light says yes, tomato soup. Yes, absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely.
See, I don't like tomatoes, so.
No, I like tomatoes. I grow my own tomatoes actually.
Oh, my dad used to grow his own. And then the ones that didn't ripen, he used to turn into chutney.
Yep, yep. That's what you do with them. Bit of brown sugar mixed in. Spoonful of medicine helps the medicine go down. It's a detail to job to pick out the detail on this. Okay, Apple says best tomato soup is made with tinned toms. Yes. Oh, Mark's hobbies, he goes for the oxtail. No.
Oh, I don't mind oxtails.
Oh, no. Apple says I had minestrone for lunch to heat me up, and it's only 2 degrees C outside mine. I think if this weather keeps up, I think I'm going to get the old hot pot. Yeah. The old slow cooker.
Roll on summer.
I don't mind the summer, but it's when it gets up to that 27, 28 degrees, 30 degrees. Yeah, I just can't stand it.
I love summer. I have more energy. Because of my arthritis, I can move around a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, the summertime really sets my seizures off.
Oh.
Yeah, you see everybody running down the street with all their washing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like a 24-hour washer. David Markey says, I have several tins of soup as standby, just in case I cannot be bothered to cook. Well, that makes really good sense, David. Jeff Light says, currently 6C with clear blue skies. Wind has dropped a lot to 20 miles an hour from the northwest. Yes, it's supposed to be coming up to 11 degrees in some places. And then the temperature's going to drop again. Don't think the weather can get its mind up what it's doing.
I'm going to say. It's hot, it's cold, it's, yeah. Make your mind up.
Make your mind up. Come on. There we are. I bet Connie's cursing.
Probably.
Bless her. David Market says I've had. I've already read that. Apple says no excuse for not having meds as mine have just been delivered. So back to rattling again.
I have mine delivered as well, Apple. And in a blister pack. Did you have to get yours, Lindsay, or did they get delivered?
I have to get mine. I could have them delivered, but I'm not bothered.
Well, knowing Roxy, yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. Because if she got hold of the package, she might be asleep for a month.
More than a month, permanently, I reckon. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute, James.
Maybe that's not a wise idea, having them delivered to yours then, Lindsay.
Well, it gives me a little bit of exercise, you know, when I've managed to get out.
Yes.
So.
I have mine delivered because I was sick and tired, because I have mine delivered weekly. The doctor won't give me any more than a week's.
Yeah.
So I was going up to the chemist every Thursday morning, and they were like, nope, they're not ready yet. Come back later.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go back later. And then one time I went in, they were like, no, not ready yet. Come back after 2.
Yeah.
So Julie went back up, and she got there, and they turned around and said, no, we told him to come back after 4. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You said to come back after 2.
Yeah.
So I would just turn around and say, look, can we have them delivered, please, to stop all this? So they agreed.
Just do this bit, James, and then I'll have a look, mate.
So have you got any plans this weekend, Lindsay?
I want to try and get the graph zeppelin finished.
Okay.
Yeah. So I won't be around on YouTube over the weekend. I'll probably be watching streams, but that'll be about it. Welcome back, Connie.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Idiot moment. Idiot moment.
Idiot moment.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why my headset wasn't working. The microphone was, but the earpiece wasn't. Somehow I had turned it down.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm sitting here restarting my computer, reconnecting everything, and then finally realized, let me check the volume.
Hey, we all have moments like that, Connor.
I'm just like, you got to be kidding
I like the bass, James.
me. All right, let me try this again.
Well, at least you're back, Connie. That's the main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Apple says welcome back, Connie, and Sprue and Glue says welcome back, Connie.
Hey, Sprue and Jeff and JC, anybody else I have missed.
JC says hi, Connie. Here we have 9 people in the chat. It's growing.
That's good.
It's growing. You know that live stream I did with Sprue this week?
Yes.
Still pending.
What the details?
No, the stream. It's actually still pending. It's still pending on YouTube to approve it.
That's strange.
They approved the PPM because I did 2 in one day.
Yeah.
The one I did in the afternoon, it's still pending.
That's odd.
That is odd.
And that was, what, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Sprue and Glue says, Happy New Year, Connie.
Happy New Year to you and everybody else. Hope everything is going well. I just hope mine starts off slower than it ended.
Yeah. Well, I thought Christmas was very, very quiet this year. Very quiet. So, well, it's the way I like it. It was very quiet.
Yeah, I like no drama Christmas.
Oh, I can't stand drama, Connie. I sometimes sit and think, what is wrong with people? I really do. Because you'll always get one family member that's the drama person.
Yeah, I am. I don't know why some people just, drama is their life. Just like,
Yeah.
no, no.
Apple says, I understand it's someone's birthday today. Could it be Alicia's? Worse half? Yes, it is. It's JC's just turned 30. Happy birthday, James. Mr. SpongeBob.
Happy birthday.
Sprue and Glue says, YouTube just don't like me, Lindsay. Oh, whatever, Sprue. David Markey says, I wish I could turn the volume off on and a few friends. Yeah.
That's the way it goes. Sometimes, you know, your biggest headaches are caused by the simplest little things.
Yeah, yeah. I cut a lot of people off 20 years ago. I did. My life's been really better ever since, you know what I mean? I think the case where you have to do it, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, if they're causing more drama than their benefit is, I'm just like, nope.
We had that with a few people on YouTube, and yeah, we decided to part ways because it was just constant.
Jeff and Maggie says, hi, Connie.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie. Hope y'all are doing well.
It was just constant drama. And, you know, you're going through your own stuff. You don't need to go through other people's stuff.
Ooh, I see, said the blind man. So did you get any kits for Christmas, Connie?
Oh, well, this was one I treated myself.
Oh, okay.
It was a little steampunk castle. And there's a few other, like, got a book nook.
Yeah.
But we don't, you know, as a family, we gift all through the year.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, we don't do great big Christmas things other than for my dad. You know, I think my brother and my mom sent him a battery-powered heated jacket.
Okay.
Since he lives, you know, will be 87 in February and lives on his own.
All right.
And I'm the closest, and I'm almost 500 miles away.
No, what? That just shows how big America is, though, doesn't it?
Yes. And let's see, 500 miles. Let me see. Put that in kilometers.
I mean, the UK, you can get from one end of it to the other end of it in just a minute. Such a tiny.
About it's a little over 800 kilometers to my dad's house. And my brother and my mom are almost 3 times that distance from me. We still stay fairly close, you know.
Yeah.
Communicate, you know. We talk on the phone all the time back and forth.
Okay, so we've only got 8 in the chat, but so what's in your belly? What's your choice of beverage and what on bench? Mark.
I just had a couple of Bovril for dinner.
Couple of baubles.
Pardon?
Couple of baubles, did you say?
Bovril.
Oh, Bovril, I thought you said baubles.
No, Bovril. I just had some of that for dinner. I've got a nice coffee and I'm working on this Voyager.
Cool. Connie.
Yes, well, I had my usual protein drink, and on my bench, I have tea,
Nice, very nice.
and I've got my steampunk castle in front of me.
Me, I had ham on toast, cup of tea, and I've got the Jupiter 2 from the film on my bench. So what about the chat? What does the chat have for their 3Bs? We've got Mr. Fluffy Rexin and Mr. Coffee and Pants, Mr. Dorker, and he says, hello, good morning, Lindsay, Connie, Mark, and peoples in Dorkerland. Mark Sobby says, Mark Sobby said it sounded like you said bog roll. Yeah. Mark's been chewing on the bog roll. Okay, Apple says belly, minestrone soup, and 2 baps beverage, coffee with cinnamon, bench in cold storage. Apple says hi, William again. Okay. Just got to wait for this to dry off a bit. Put second coat on. I do know I have to do some black painting. Which is in these grooves, and I've got to try not to get it on the white, which is going to be fun. Okay, Dorcas says, I had 2 cups of coffee. I have a grey sweatpants and no shirt. Sexy. He's flexing his muscles on his chest, is he? Sprue and Glue says, empty belly, coffee to drink, photo etch on the bench. Jeff Light says, hi, Dorker. David Markey says, hello, William. Sprue and Glue says, oh, that's come in twice. Oh, wonder how that's come in twice. Maybe YouTube's having a bit of a flip.
YouTube is always having a flip.
Yeah. Flipping. Mark, I think you ought to write to Hachette, send them an email, tell them to get that Partworks Craft Zeppelin here in the UK.
Already done it, Lindsay?
Oh, have you done it?
Yeah.
Spring Blue says, I removed the first one due to comma mistake. Dorcas says, photo etch for the seats in the helicopter is done. Doing a little touch up before Matt coat. Graham Balls in. He says, good afternoon, all.
Hello, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
Graham, if you want to come in with your pod racer, you're quite welcome to. If you want to come in, just let me know and I'll put the link in chat. Dorcas says, hi, Graham. Spoon Glow says it's the Star Wars King, laugh out loud. Apple says hello, and I'll do Graham. David Markey says morning coffee, suggestive digestive, 2 minutes porridge for lunch at Mo, trying to give my Gallinari 39 airbrush. Ew. David Markey says hello, Graham. Did Ron ever finish his TIE fighter?
No idea. He hasn't been on the Friday show for a long time. Graham says I can nip him for a little while.
Okay, I'll put the link in chat for him. Yeah, there you go. There's the link, Graham. Yeah, I was looking at that pod racer on Josh's channel last night.
Is that a kit or a 3D print?
No, it's a kit. It's a kit by AMT.
Right.
There you go. Hello, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Yeah, this one is, bear with me, I've got the lid somewhere. Hey, how are we doing? All right?
Yes, mate. You?
Good, thanks.
There we go. Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
It's a nice piece of kit, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The plastic's a little bit on the soft side, so the detail isn't as sharp as I would like it. But I think
No.
with detail painting, it should come up okay.
Yeah, because that's the AMT one, is it? Is it the original or is it Reeboks?
The original, I believe, this one. Let's have a look, see if we've got anything. Yes, I believe it's the original.
Okay. It's not got round 2 on the box.
Oh,
then.
no, actually, yeah, it is round 2, so it's not.
Yeah, it's a re-release.
Yes, yeah,
Same mold, just but a Reeboks.
yeah. Yeah, it's quite decent, though, I think.
Sorry?
I think it's quite a decent little kit.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot worse.
Well, AMT kits, you do have to be have to have some kind of patience with them, don't you? They're good kits, but they can be either brittle or very soft, like you said.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, in this case, yeah, they're nice, they're flexible, but they're just a little bit on the soft side for me.
Okay, David Markey says fits. David Markey says typing on phone. Sprue and Glue says 2 inches of snow in the night and it's really freezing. Jeff Light says hi, Graham. Apple says where is Sarah Jane when she is needed for fines? We don't do fines here, Apple. Sprue and Glue says first edition kit was in the blue box. There you go.
Oh, right.
Doesn't have to be too perfect, this bit. It's only just to shadow it when it's closed down. As long as I don't get it on the white, it'll be all right.
Wow.
Should have done this bit before I sprayed it white, actually. It made it a lot easier. Just think, when I weather it, it won't even look white anyway.
Could be worse, Lindsay. You could be doing nearly over 200 decals.
No, you're fine, thank you. Mind you, I've got them to do when I build my Voyager, ain't I? So
yeah.
Well, I've got that to do at the moment on a 148 F4J Phantom as well.
Oh dear.
So
that was certainly test your insanity, wasn't it? Or your sanity.
Everybody knows I'm insane, you know. It's just impossible for me to hide it these days.
Sanity's overrated.
Yeah. Okay, David Markey. David Markey says, okay, that's done. O-ring broke.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to move this computer because it was on the side here, but my camera leads were really stretched and sometimes they would go off. So I brought it to the other side, but the problem is I've got it sitting between my legs. It's a bit awkward to sit at the bench with it there.
Lindsay, when I come down and visit you, I'm going to bring down a microphone arm for you.
Microphone what?
Arm.
All right.
A bench arm to get it off your desk, and then we won't have the banging.
Yeah, yeah.
We still need to, at some point, Lindsay, I need to log into your StreamYard.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're recovering and I do the PPM.
Yeah, I'll only be away for a couple of weeks. That's all.
Fine. I know you're a bit eager to get back. Oh, you'll definitely be in the chat, though.
Mm. Well, let's say I'm hoping to be able to be away for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, I don't mind holding the fort. Probably won't get much done at the bench if I'm doing chat, hosting, and the gallery.
No. Well, you got no chance of getting nothing done, mate.
No.
Good luck with that, Mark.
Or I could host, do the chat, and get Panzer to do the gallery.
I think Panzer only streams on his phone, I think.
Ah, right. I'll be fine. Well, good gallery on Wednesday.
Yeah, you could always get Sprue to help you out if he would.
I'm expecting Sprue now to put in the chat. Yeah, I might be away at that point also. My only thing is what you do, Lindsay, is gathering everybody, you know, a place on the stream.
All right.
So obviously sending the links out to people, asking if they want to come on, and yeah. Probably won't be doing any interviews while you're away.
No. Well, that'll be doing Panzer, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because Panzer takes care of that.
Athel says, David M, tip, change O-rings to Teflon rings as they last far longer.
But 10 people in now. They're coming slowly.
And we've got 10 thumbs up also.
Cool. We never did do that thingy, did we, for the end of the year?
No.
No.
Oh, we'll just have to remember for this year and just make sure we give enough time.
I think we all had our hands full, mate, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll be starting them U-boats around about July time, I think.
Right. Well, that's good because it gives me time to finish this, but I've also got my new kit to do.
Yeah.
That I got for Christmas. I'll get it and show it. So, this.
Hang on, let's put one big. Yeah, okay.
This is the Polar Lights Defiant. Julie got me for Christmas.
Are you going to light that one up as well?
Yes. I'm going to do my own lighting kit in this because it's pretty easy to do. There wasn't much lit on the Defiant. So, yeah, this is what I'll be doing after I finish Voyager.
Yeah, very distinctive shape, isn't it?
Yes. So, yeah, that's my kit after I finish this.
I've got the Discovery to finish and the Shenzhou. And then my sister can have them back. I'll put all the Aztec decals on. Be nice.
I'd love to do Deep Space Nine, but them kits are about 150 to 200 £200.
Yeah. What's that, off eBay?
Mostly, yes. They're very rare kits to come across.
Yeah, they're hard to find in the UK, but
Yeah.
out in America, they're not too bad. And it costs too much to ship them here.
And then we've got custom charges on top.
Yeah. Because I wanted that, that from the H.G. Wells movie.
What, the War of the Worlds?
Yeah. I wanted the not the tripod one, the first machine from the H.G. Wells one with a big long neck on it.
Yeah.
I wanted that, and I see 2 or 3 in the. I couldn't find anything in the UK, but I found 2 or 3 in the States, but they were just too much money to get them here. So I had to take a pass on it. And I don't want a 3D print.
You want the proper kit.
Yeah. Go around benches in a bit. Yeah, I think Dave Mack's at Berry Market today, isn't he?
I'm not sure.
Getting his bacon butty. I think we're going to have to start alternating people on panel for the PPM.
So everybody has a chance.
Everybody has a chance to get in.
Does that mean I get a week off from doing the gallery?
No.
Good try, Mark.
Does that mean that I have a permanent place then?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You and Panzer are permanent places.
Oh, got to go get my eyes tested on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know my eyesight has got worse since last tested.
You're not eating enough carrots.
I love carrots. It's mainly my reading
Okay.
that's become problematic. It's like
Yeah.
if I don't wear glasses, a 6 looks like an 8.
All right.
That's where these come in handy. Little cheaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't you say you're a diabetic, Mark?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I've got that next week, diabetic eye screening as well. Should have been this week. But we said, right, because you're not allowed to drive, obviously, having the diabetic eye test because of the drops they put in, even though I don't have the drops. We got up and we were all ready to go, went to order a taxi and the flipping app wouldn't work.
Oh.
Uber had gone down. And by the time I kept trying and everything, it would have been too late just to phone a normal taxi because that you're waiting about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to go have that done again next week. So I've got 2 appointments next week.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my diabetes is in remission.
So what was your type 2?
Yeah. Well, it's gone into remission because last year I lost 28 kilograms in weight.
Wow.
It's a wonder I'm not a type 2 diabetic, the amount of crap I eat.
With everything you've got going on, Lindsay, be glad that you don't.
Yeah. So are you putting that in a diagram?
Quite possibly, yeah. I'm thinking of potentially just doing sort of like a ravine from the race scene in the movie and
Yeah.
attaching one side of it to the edge of the ravine as though it's scraping along the edge.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sort of, I'll just see how difficult it's going to be. If I don't think I'm up to it, I'll just go for a straightforward build on a stand. But, I'd get these ideas from time to time.
Yeah. Need some 3D printed Tuscan Raiders.
Yes.
Chat's very quiet.
Yeah. See that? They're all chilled out.
Terry would love that, wouldn't he?
No chat to do, yeah.
Still got 10 in there.
All over the festive period, I didn't work once on this Voyager.
Sorry?
All over the Christmas period, I didn't work once on this Voyager.
No.
No, I wanted a break from it. Just doing all these decals. Yeah. Didn't want to lose the passion for it.
Should get Judy to do them for you.
I don't think she'd have the patience.
Hang on a minute, guys.
Could be Lindseys carers turning up.
Ah. This is gonna be.
So, Connor, you're hoping to start live stream again in February?
Yeah, because right now I have one weekend off this month, and hopefully we're putting the floor in his shed,
Right.
and then we can get back to it. Because, like I said, the alternate night nurse, she's supposed to be back from her surgery. She had a knee replacement, I believe.
Right.
So hopefully I can get back to a more reliable schedule.
Yeah.
And then we'll work out what time frame we want again and see how it works.
Okay. So where are we in the chat?
Next one is Sprues.
Okay, Sprue and Blue says, Graham, I have just purchased first issue of Pod Racer for 24 quid, as your issues was 46 quid.
Yeah, I picked it up for just over 28.
Oh, right.
I was lucky.
Mark Sobby says, I'm going to try doing a live stream soon. Oh, cool.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so we'll go around benches. Okay, we'll go to Graham first, see how he's getting on.
Okay. Well, I'm just starting to fit in tubing here, there, and everywhere on the engine mount. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. You can just see this really fine, where are we? Really fine tubing just there. And that section, and it's basically, you're just replicating it as a mirror image of the opposite side at the moment. So it's getting there, but it's at the fiddly process at the moment. Just a matter of trying to get bits in, finding out which ones on the plan are obvious for their location, because the plans aren't that good with regards to location of some of the parts. So I'm getting in the bits that can, and then that should leave me a few gaps that I can then suss out what piping needs to go in there. So
I'll say AMT have got a reputation for that in their plants.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a look at that's the plan, and it's not that obvious as to where parts go on it, to be honest. I mean, some of them fine, you've got locating holes, but others you've just got fine slots in the actual moulding of the main piece. You have to take it from there and sort of like, give it your best guess.
That's it.
But it was hand built by Anakin Skywalker anyway, so there's bound to be bits hanging off it, aren't there?
Okay, thank you very much, Graham.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at these instructions going, y'all have messed up more than once.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because here's a good point. I'm at this stage and it says J10. Little bitty hole. This is the piece that they have marked on their sprue as J10.
Okay.
Doesn't that look like J14?
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And this is what they have down as J14.
Oh dear.
But it looks like this one.
Very much so. Yeah. Okay.
And it's not the first thing I've come across, and I've only been on this kit about 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Modz.
So I painted this bit here and this here. I've got a decal on there, and then I've been adding more of the decals on here.
Cool.
So a very slow process.
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, me. Oh, I ain't done a lot, really. Just painted got to put a second coat on this copper on those. And also a second coat, 2 of those. Got to put a second coat of copper on those 2. These are the side panels. Plus I've got to pull some more detail out on them. And I'm just blacking in underneath this main body part, because when you put it together it shows this part here, so I've got to black it off. So other than that, yeah, it is coming along. It's getting there. I'm dreading having to paint all this bit in though, because I've got to try and find all the lines.
Oh dear.
Which, gives you those parts in blue.
Yeah.
It could be a nightmare, that bit. Just a bit. But I'm looking forward to the end result of it when it's completely finished. I've got most of the underneath done on that part. So the holes are drilled out. The holes are drilled out for the lights. So I've just got that bit to paint, those 2 bits on there. We've got a bit to paint here. I think this bit's in red. So yeah, it's getting there. And as you know, I finished the sides. These side pods are finished, so they're all done, both sides. And the rear engine cover, that's all finished and lacquered. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. A few more weeks and should be done once I get the lighting for it. A little bit different to painting Warhammer. Warhammer you can just do with a brush. So we could be finished these by July.
Yeah.
We can actually alternate it, Mark, actually. U-boat every fortnight, and sci-fi build every fortnight.
Could do.
Yeah. It'd give time for spray paint to dry, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, we've got a lot of photo etch work to do as well, haven't we?
Well, yeah, that is true.
We'll keep the sci-fi build going then, won't it?
Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to need Mark's guidance once I start doing the wiring. Don't want to set fire to it now, do we?
You'll be fine.
Me and electrics, we don't go down very well at all.
Well, I used to be like that, Lindsay, but I just taught myself how to do it.
I remember wiring up, you know, them fan lights
Yeah.
that you put in your living room. My ex-wife asked me to put one up for her, and I said, well, I don't really know what I'm doing, you know. And she says, oh, you'll be fine. She goes, you've done it before. She goes, I swear you have. So I said, yeah, okay. So I wired this thing up. Then I get a phone call 3 hours later. She says, I've just had the fire brigade at my house. My ceiling was on fire.
Oh no.
Oops.
I said, well, I did tell you. Absolutely lethal with electrics, me. I can wire a plug. That's about it.
Yeah, I learned by my mistakes, so as you can probably tell, I've electrocuted myself quite a few times.
Yeah.
To the point now where I don't feel it anymore.
All right.
So if I electrocuted myself that many times, I just doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
But I'm like I'm the generation that used to put power adapters in your mouth when you were at school.
Okay.
Or a 9-volt battery on your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, been there, done that.
So you need actually bigger voltage now then to make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepfather was that way. He was in World War II, he was the electrician on a PT boat.
All right.
Well, he learned what I call hot wire,
Yeah.
which meant you didn't turn it off. You just dealt with it. So fast forward to, a few years ago, before he passed, he would grab 110 just for the tickle, just your regular house voltage.
Okay.
I hate that stuff. It bites.
Just for the tickle, eh?
Yeah.
That's it. The US house voltage is half of that of the British one, isn't it?
For general, I think, yes.
Yeah.
Now you get some of the bigger things like heating units and stuff like that, they'll run on 270.
Yeah.
The worst thing I ever did was I decided to put an extension on my stereo, but didn't put any electrical tape around the connections. One night I got up and needed to go to the toilet in the dark, and I stepped on live wires.
Oh, ow.
Ouch.
I can generally say that's worse than standing on a plug. Being wrong.
Okay, let's catch up with this chat, shall we? Okay, Jeff Light says, when's your launch date? Mark's Hobbies. Spring Blue says, oops, Mark, what do I do now? Mark's Hobby says, I don't know yet. Spring Blue says, Mark, you're just kinky. Apple says, it's good to be young and daft, isn't it, Mark? I think he's on the phone, actually. We've got Following Ghost in. Hello there, Following Ghost. Nice to see you. And he says, morning, everyone. Jeff says, hi, Ghost. Okay, Apple says afternoon Ghost. Following Ghost says hi, Apple. Following Ghost says hi, Jeff. Jeff Light says, I've only plugged myself into the mains supply twice. There isn't going to be a third. Especially if you've got a pacemaker.
Yeah, that's probably for the best, to be honest.
David Marcus. Hello, Ghost.
Well, I'll attempt anything on, as I call it, this side of a cutoff switch. You know, either water or electric. I will. You know, I've changed out faucets. I've changed out light fixtures. Because there's a switch in between.
Yeah.
Or a cutoff valve. I'll work with those. Anything on the other side of it?
Following Ghost says, I did a commercial on an industrial electrical lots of 270 to 480 work. That's cottage, yes. Following Ghost says, hi, David. And we've got Zombie Hunter in, and he says, hey, guys. Hello there, Zombie.
Hey, Zombie.
Hey, mate.
Apple says, hi, Zombie. Following Ghost says, hi, Zombie. Zombie says, hey, Ghost. Yeah. See if I've got to do the bottom one. I don't think I. Maybe. Maybe. Yep. I do. Pink bottom. Where do we get to in chat? Zombie says, hi, Apple. David Markey says, hello, Zombie. First coat on that. My daughter has very kindly offered to go to the Warhammer shop for me to buy my paints,
Oh, nice.
which is a good thing.
That way you won't be tempted by other things, right?
Yep, you've got it. Yeah, she's going to go. She's going to town and she needs a few bits, so she's going to dip into the Warhammer shop, get the paints. Jeff Light says the last one was a 30 amp for a cooler, which I thought was dead. Never trust anyone anymore. I always make sure myself now.
Yeah.
Jeff Light says, hi, Zombie. I touched one of those, those fences they put up in the fields, the farmers do, to keep their cattle and sheep and everything in.
Mm-hmm.
I happened to just slightly touch one of those, or sort of stood back, and then, give me a little bit of a in the butt, if you know what I mean. Jeff Light says, sorry, cooker. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, when we were little, I ran under one and just, popped my hand under it. I had tennis shoes on, so I didn't really ground or anything.
No.
He got clotheslined by it.
Yeah.
And he had a little bird mark under his chin for a couple of weeks. I just laughed. I didn't do it intentionally. There was just a pony on the other side of the fence that I wanted to play with.
Yeah. I was wearing steel toe cap boots at the time with steel around the back of them and all.
Ooh.
Nice. Following guy says, I had a guy insist a big welder was off, and I told my helper to check. Guy got bad. It was 480 and was on. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Not good. Dave Butt Builds is in. Welcome in, Dave Butt Builds. Nice to see you. Have you had your bacon coffee? And he says, good afternoon, Lindsay, Mark, Graham, and the lovely Connie. Nice to see you back, and hi to all in Chatterland.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
I'm back. Sorry, I had a phone call.
Was that the power grid saying you're draining too much power?
Probably. No, it was the sun.
Following Ghost says, hi, Dave. Apple says, Dave Mac, Berry Market.
Yeah.
That should be Berry Market, Dave Mac.
Yes.
Other way around. I've had my quota for bacon this week, so can't have any more now till next week. Dave McBill says, no bacon butty today. Had to take up the rest of the laminated flooring. Ooh. Dave McBill says, hi, Ghost.
I bet Dave Mack hasn't thrown away the laminate flooring because he uses it in his shed.
Yeah. David Markey says, hello, Dave. Yeah, and Dave McBill says, hi, David.
He'll be itching to get back in the shed soon.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Did you put the live stream in the group?
Nope. Nope, I forgot all about it.
Whoops.
I forgot.
Am I going to get your idea to do a Friday live stream, Mark? So you should have put it in the group.
Yeah. I forgot all about it. I only just remembered Wednesday one. I didn't put the Wednesday one until about, what was it, 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't always forget.
No.
Well, not much. It's because I get distracted, you see.
By Warhammer.
No. It's been pretty full on here the last 2 or 3 days, if you know what I mean. I didn't come to the bench at all yesterday. Not at all.
Sometimes you just need a break away from it.
I did. Sat down there with downstairs watching the TV, and I tuned into some YouTube live streams. Sat there with Miss Roxy, listening to her snort a big fat head off. Had a real kind of chill day, you know what I mean? Let's go back again. Okay. Dave McBuild says, I threw most of the laminate flooring when I had to rip it up when we had the leak before Christmas. Got a new carpet coming on the 20th. Oh yeah, he had that leak, didn't he? Zombie Hunter said, "Hey Dave." He also says, "Hi Jeff." Dave McBuild says, "Hi Zombie." Apple says, "See Mark, Lindsay's old age is telling you something forgetful." Now, I can get away with it, can I, Apple, because of my age now. Dave McBill says, "Hi, Apple." Zombie Hunter says, "Okay, guys, I can't stay long as it's 1:39 a.m. here, so I'm off to bed later, everyone." Well, thank you very much for coming, Zombie Hunter.
Night,
not-
zombie.
Yeah, Zombie.
Always
Sleep
good to
well.
see you.
Dave McBill says, "Night, Zombie." Apple says, "Night, Zombie." We should be done in about another 15 minutes anyway. Somewhat.
And we've got Dutch Dave Models in who says, "Howdy, folks." Hiya, Dutch Dave Models.
Oh, you Dave.
Hey there, Dutch Dave.
Hi, Lindsay. Hello.
Apple says, "Hello, Dutch Dave." And Dave McBill says, "Hi, Dutch Dave."
Okay, Connie, I've been trying to work it out for the last 10 minutes. What the hell are you building?
The castle.
Oh, right. I just couldn't work it out from the part you were on.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not as big as you look at the picture, you think it's a little bit bigger, but it's not, and I kind of like it that way.
Yes, yeah. How's it going together? Okay.
It is the instructions though.
Oh,
They have some of the parts mislabeled.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, they had the numbers for like the J14s and the J10s mixed.
I don't know. Yeah, it happens from time to time, though,
Oh
doesn't it?
yeah. I don't. If something doesn't look right, I just look like a step or two ahead and see what's going on.
Yes, yeah.
David Marquis says, "Hello, Dave." David Marquis says, "Later, Zombie." Jeff Light says, "Catch you later, Zombie." Jeff Light says, "Hi, Dave Mac." We've got Flip Dip in. Hello there, Flip Dip.
Hey, flipped it.
Hello.
And he says, "I know a Russian isn't top of our list of people to admire." There we go. Apple says, "Hi, Flip Dip." I'm not going to read that out, Flip Dip. Sorry, mate. Flip Dip says, "Hi, Apple." You know, that's very true, though, what he said. Jeff Light says, "Hi, Flip Dip." Flip Dip's laughing his head off. And Dave McBill says hi, flipped it.
Well, here in Shropshire, I saw something yesterday evening that I'd not seen before, and that was a council road ploughing the snow out the way, with a transit van full of grit following up behind it, flipping grit out onto the part that they'd just ploughed. I've never seen them do that before.
Mark Thomas says hi, Dave Mac. Flip Dip says hi, Jeff. Flip Dip says hi, Dave. Flip Dip. Dave Markey says hello, Flip Dip.
Probably sure you won better than that if you can find it.
Yeah.
What happened in our area? Because I've never seen this happen before. There we go. That's the picture. Right, I'm going to share my screen. This is what happened in our local area. Share. There we go.
Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, that one.
Have you ever seen that before?
Well,
A grit of that? Yeah.
That's more or less saying I'll tip it, help yourself.
Yeah. Oh dear.
do you think the driver sort of got the wrong end of the stick when they said it was a tipper lorry?
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
Okay, Flip Dip says hi, David Markey. Mark Sobbit says hi, Flip Dip. Flip Dip says, Mark, have you printed anything yet?
yes, I have. I did the test print yesterday.
Okay, Apple says, Graham, is it called job creation?
Sorry, is it called job creation? Yeah, it could well be.
Okay, Dutch Dave says, well, one thing is clear in winter weather, one man's fun is the other man's trouble. Yeah. Flip Dip says he might have been trying to self-grit. thinks he's John Wayne. Okay, so we'll go cameras up for those who wish to do so. Okay. Okay, so thank you for everyone for coming in. Much obliged. Thank you, Mr. Mark Modz, my right-hand man.
No problem.
Nice to see you, Graham. Thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah, pleasure to come in, mate. Thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. And thank you very much for the lovely Connie coming in.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back at the bench.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody in the background, also everybody in the chat for coming in. It's nice to see you all, and big thanks. Beyond says, just stopping by for a second, mind the weather over there. It's nice of you just to pop in, mate. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the stream, give it the old good thumbs up. Be much appreciated. And if you're not subscribed to any of our channels, please take a look. And if you like what you see, give it a good old subscription and push the notification bell. So, Mark, if you could drop some links in, be much appreciated.
I'll be on it.
Apple says hi and bye, Fionn. Fionn says have a safe weekend, and you.
We need to get Graham over 100 subscribers.
Please. Yeah. Well, I went to bed last night. I was on 58. Got up this morning. I was on 61. So I don't know what I've done right there, but something worked.
Okay, so Mark's Modz has put Graham's channel in. So if you're not subscribed to Graham, please take a look. And if you like what you see on his channel, give him a good old subscription. Fiona says thanks. Mark's Modz has put Dragon Lover 68s in, so please take a look.
Thank you very much.
And if you like to see what Connie does, and then to give it a good old subscription. Apple says keep telling them crony jokes, Graham.
Oh, come on, look. Just because my jokes are worse than a standard Christmas cracker isn't my fault. All right. It's the way I was born, you know.
Is it them daddy jokes, is it?
Oh God, they're worse than that, mate.
Okay, Mark.
Jokes, huh?
Yeah, I mean, even I can't stand them.
Yeah, Mark's Modz has put his own channel in, so take a look at Mark. And, if you like what you see, give it a good old subscription. Also, if you're not a member of the PPM, there is a link at the top of the chat if you can see it. If you want to join this group, it's a good group. It's a closed group as well. So if you want to join, just press on the link, send a request, and we'll see about getting you a membership. So yeah, cool. So who's on tonight?
Is Fester on tonight?
John Alex on later, isn't he? I believe.
Yeah, John Alec. I think Fester 67 is on.
Yeah.
Doesn't Ross do one as well?
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja. Yeah, I think he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, there'll be Scale Model Ninja, Mr. Ross today. Also, Saturday will be JC Bricks and Builds.
Yeah, and Terry Little History Saturday morning as well.
Yeah, Little History on Saturday morning for his Aussie streams. And whoever else is on over the weekend. I think, Mark, you're on as well with Dexter.
Sunday, 7 p.m. for the Parkwork live show. And I think Marcus is live Saturday night at 10 p.m.
Saturday night at 10. I've got a live stream 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, cool. So other than that, I'll see you guys next week. I shall be going silent for the weekend. So I'll see you then. I'll see you sometime next week.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Dave Max just put in Ron's live tonight at 7.
Okay. Right. Yeah, so that's Ron's modelling group, 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, so where we get to in chat. Dave McBills, says Ron's on tonight. Dutch Model says cheerio, Dave. So all in all, we'll say goodbye, everyone. See you all soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.